John Duggan, please. Thank you.
Stephen, France were a penalty shootout away to back-to-back World Cups, so do you feel you deserve something more from the game? Your general thoughts on Sydney?
I think, I do think France are the best team in the world, in my opinion overall, and they lost the World Cup on penalties, but for us to win a game against the best, a team of that magnitude, we have to create a game, a few chances. We have to carry as much of a threat as we can ourselves, but we have to create, and that doesn't mean by just defending. That means by trying to control aspects of the game in the manner that we can, and having a cutting edge in our play to create chances. We would have liked more of a cutting edge in our attack and play in the first half than we had, but that's not easy. We've watched France's last 20 games. We've never seen Kylian Mbappe, who I voted for as the best player in the world, have such a quiet night. I've never seen it. So so it was. We had to defend our box in the first half. Obviously, got some crosses in. They forced us back. That wasn't easy because Muani, Giroud, Rabiot coming late, Griezmann coming late. They've got that height and they've got a physical presence. So I thought our defending was very, very good. Overall, the goal we conceded, we didn't concede any chances up to the goal we conceded. So that was disappointing. Obviously, the substitutes made an impact, I felt, and we really finished strongly in the last 15 minutes. And obviously, I know our goalkeeper Gavin made an excellent save, but the save that from Nathan Collins is out of this world. It's just one of those incredible saves to deny us in the end, and so we're disappointed to not get at least a point.
Yeah. Alors,
excuse me. Translation, please.
Alors, la question c'était la France a presque gagné 2 Coupes du Monde consécutives. C'est juste à cause des penalties que ce n'était pas le cas. Alors, quel bilan est-ce qu'on peut prendre de ce match aujourd'hui? C'est vrai, je pense que l'équipe de France est, à mon avis, la meilleure équipe du monde en cet instant, dans le moment. Alors, pour gagner contre eux, il ne faut absolument pas donner des opportunités à eux. Et ça ne veut pas dire qu'il faut juste défendre. Il faut aussi créer des opportunités aussi et contrôler le match un peu. Mais ça, évidemment, c'est pas facile de faire ça. Dans leurs 20 derniers matchs, j'ai pas vu un match où Kylian Mbappé n'a pas eu aucune occasion. Alors, je pense que nous avons très bien défendu. Il y avait quelques centres dans les premiers temps. Et avec les joueurs comme Muani, Giroud, Griezmann, Rabiot, ce sont des joueurs grands, alors il faut absolument pas leur donner des opportunités avec les deuxièmes ballons. C'était assez décevant le but qu'ils ont marqué parce que c'était pas vraiment une opportunité. Jusqu'à ce point-là dans le match, nous n'avons pas donné aucune opportunité à l'équipe de France. Mais je pense que les remplacements que j'ai dit ont été tous très forts. Et les 15 minutes à la fin du match, nous avons très enjoués. Bazuma fait un arrêt très fort pour nous. Et en plus, après, l'arrêt du gardien français, c'était juste incroyable. Alors, ouais, c'était vraiment un arrêt très incroyable, comme je dis. Ouais.
We'll have the rest of the press conference in English as well, so thank you very much for your translation.
Stephen, we can obviously stress a lot of the positives that we saw here tonight and some of the performances. How do we now back this up? How do we now develop consistency for the games against the Netherlands and Greece when we'll need to take the points for the campaign?
Yeah, well, big challenges in June. Obviously, we've got to go to Greece in in the middle of summer, in the middle of June, which is a challenge. So that's the next challenge, to back-to-back games, Greece and Gibraltar. So we'll just firmly move on and focus on, reflect on the performance and what we've learned from it over the next few days, and prepare accordingly. And obviously we've extensive preparations in relation to, the 6-week gap between the end of the championship and the game against Greece. So obviously we have a 4-day training camp at Bristol City in a couple of weeks after the season ends, and we're going to Turkey for 9 days prepared for Greece. And we want our preparations have to be exceptional, and we have to make sure we prepare really well for the game against Greece, which is a tough game, and Gibraltar here. So those 6 points in June is we've got to get ready. It's a tough game, Greece. We've got to get ready for that.
Damien Spellman, please.
Stephen, Josh Cullen's been so good for you over the last couple of years, and it was a very uncharacteristic mistake. What would you say to him to keep his head up?
Obviously, his pass, he played very well overall in the game. His pass completion rate normally is very, very high. He doesn't give the ball away. That's what he does. Okay, he's not a player that mainly a lot of short passes. He doesn't pass the ball long on many occasions. Occasionally, it's a long pass and has that in his armory, but and can do it. But essentially, a lot of short passes is part of his game, and he knits the play together. He provides an important function for the team. So it's very uncharacteristic to give it away. But he's been so consistent for us. I'm very proud of him, and he's been so consistent for us. So that's just it's just one of those things.
Gavin Cooney, please.
Stephen, has that performance to show that you can surprise people and go out having this group?
Well, I think France have watched us, and they knew that we would be tough opponents, and they paid us a lot of respect, and they pressed us extremely high. Higher, they don't always press as high as that. They pressed us really high today in the first half, particularly, and right throughout the game. So, I think we're showing. I think we're showing we're really potentially a really good team now, and it is a very important campaign for us, and we're disappointed we didn't get a point, but for sure there's a lot of points to play for, and we want to make sure that we put ourselves really in contention coming into the last couple of games.
We'll finish live with Ed Leahy, please.
Stephen, how are you doing? When you say just that beat a team like France, you need to create more chances. Were you expecting more chances tonight to be created, or is that something the team is still building on? And on the flip side, I suppose you must be really delighted to be still in the contest with 10 minutes to go, that you allowed you to have that little go with the team.
Yeah, no, I said it again. France didn't create any chance against us up to the goal. I didn't feel. Not that I would consider. It was a good game of football. It was quite tactical. France are an exceptional team. I felt but we were comfortable ourselves in possession at times. They were aggressively pressing us, and we listen. We a lot of good performances out there tonight, and we had that in that last 10 minutes. Obviously, we had quite a few. James McLean, Alan Brown efforts at goal. Keeper made 2 saves over the bar as well. So there was a. You've got to take it. Nathan took his opportunity, to be fair, but it's just an incredible save from the French goalkeeper. It was an incredible save. So that's just we just have to accept that.
Okay, we'll have to print.